Welcome to CloudC Yoga. I'm Cloud. Today, we're going to gently explore the front splits together. A lot of people believe you need to be super flexible for the splits. But let's try to look at it from a different angle. It is fine for splits to be a goal, but what's truly important is the process of opening your body for such a deep posture. In that way, the splits feels much more approachable. The class today is for everyone, whether you practice regularly or you're just starting out as a beginner. The only thing you need to bear in mind is what we really after here isn't about how deep you can stretch. It's more about mindfully creating this wonderful sense of openness in your body, your mind, and your soul. Letting go of tightness and bringing in peace and calm. For this practice, having 2 yoga blocks or a couple of thick books nearby will be helpful. And when you are ready, I'll see you on the yoga mats. To begin the practice, we're going to start from the top of the mat. Open your feet slightly wider than your hips, and you may just close your eyes for a moment. We stay here for about 2 to 3 deep breaths. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Slow down your mind, slow down your body. Now you can open your eyes, and when you are ready, inhale, open your chest up. Exhale all the way into your forward bend. You may bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your feet back to the plank position. Then you can shift forward. If it's too much for you, you can drop your knees down, or you can hold it and go for knees, chest, chin down the floor. Then inhale, go all the way forward into your cobra position, or maybe you can do low cobra. Slightly bend your elbows if you need to. Then tuck toes under. Push your hips all the way up to the ceiling into your downward facing dog. You can step in, step out here in the downward facing dog. Feel the stretching sensations, or maybe the mobility of your joints and your hips. Step in and step out. Now gaze forward. Walk to the top of the mat. Here we finish the first round of sun salutation. Catch your waist, come all the way up. Let's repeat for 4 more rounds like that. Ready? Now inhale, open up. All the way, lift up your chest, gaze upward. Exhale, dive all the way into forward bending. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your feet back to plank position. Roll your shoulders forward. Drop your knees, chest, chin down, or maybe you can just go all the way down on the floor. Next inhalation, open your chest, bring your body all the way up. Tuck toes under, push against the floor and come all the way back into downward facing dog. Step in and step out. Breathing in and out slowly. Then gaze forward, back to the top of the yoga mat. Catch your waist, slowly come all the way up. Reset the standing posture. Ready. Then inhale, open up for the third round of chest opening. Exhale, go all the way into your forward bend. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, reach back to your plank position. Roll forward, push against the floor. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, chin all the way down or go all the way down the floor. Then inhale, slide forward. A chest opening cobra. Tuck toes under. Downward facing dog again. In the third round of the down dog, you're probably feeling more space and more ease as you are pedaling with your feet in and out. Enjoying the process of opening your body. Inhale again, gaze forward. Then walk back to the top of the yoga mats. Catch your waist, come back to standing position. Moving towards the fourth round. Inhale, open up, lengthen your body. Exhale, forward fold, feel the back body stretching. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plank pose. Roll forward, strong back, strong body. Then drop all the way down or knees, chest, chin. Inhale forward, find your backward bend. A cobra position or low cobra. Exhale, push backward, downward facing dog. Step in and step out again. If you want to, you can stay still for this round. Feel the opening and the breathing with your body. Never rush your practice. Now gaze forward. Walk to the top of the yoga mat and slowly coming up for the final round. Inhale, open up. Find a good range of your back bend that makes you feel good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, back to your strong plank pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open your body. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. This is the final down dog in our 5 rounds of sun salutation. Stay here or step in, step out. Allow your body to flow naturally. Now gaze forward. Walk back to the top of the yoga mat. Catch your waist, slowly coming up to standing position. Reset your breath. For the next warm-up exercise, we will need a set of blocks, or maybe you can use 2 thick blocks. First, put the blocks in front of you, setting your hips over your heels, and then your shoulders over your wrist. Press firmly on the blocks. Open your feet slightly wider than your hips maybe. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, you can dive a little bit downward, bend your elbows. Feel the stretching sensation. Inhale, straighten. Then exhale, bend elbows. You can adjust the height of your blocks as long as you feel good with your stretching. Focus on your breath. Inhale, push up. And exhale, bend elbows going down. You can follow with your own rhythm and your breath. Focus on the body opening. Each time you go a little bit down, you feel a little bit more open. But don't rush. Take your time, and you may go a little bit deeper each round. Remember to focus on your breath. As you breathe deeper and slower, you allow your mind to be more relaxed. And it is also easier for your body to open and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now stay in the final pose for a bit. Then push straight arms, open your feet slightly wider, toes turning outward. Sink your hips down into a yogi squat. Prayer mudra at the front. If this is too much for you, you may consider to skip this pose and stay in the previous opening back leg stretching version. And if you are in a yogi squat, stay here for a few breaths. Now press and find your way back to standing. Take your time. And we finished the first 2 sets of warm-up. Let's move on for deeper stretching. From top of your mat, step your left leg back and right leg back. Move yourself into the tabletop position. Now bring your right foot forward again. Outside your right hand. Your right foot toe turning outward. And grab your blocks again. Adjust the height of your blocks. Depends on how deep you feel. Try not to go too much, as long as you can feel that you're stretching and the hips, the muscles are gently opening. Stay here for a moment with deep breathing. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. For some people, they may feel more on the right leg, the outer hips. And for some people, maybe there is a lot more going on the left side. Try to observe your body with a gentle mindset. Now we're done for this pose. Bring the right foot back to center and move your left hips back, your left hip on top of your left knee. Extend your right leg, tuck your heels under. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a little bit of active stretching in the half split position. Adjust your blocks if you need to. Inhale, straighten your arm and press. Exhale, bend elbows slowly down. Inhale, straighten your arms and push. Exhale, bend elbows slowly down. Now you can repeat these motions for a few more rounds. Follow the rhythm of your breaths. And remember, You don't always have to go to that much or that far. Prioritize on how you feel more than how it looks like. Keep the practice for yourself, not for everyone else. Focus on your breath and your body. Now for your final round of exhalation, we want to stay there for a little bit of passive stretching. You can rest your elbows on the blocks, or you can still do a straight arms version. Stay in a level that you feel gentle stretching and opening, without pushing too much. Then focus on your breath. Now you can press straight arms and release your right leg. Bring your hips on your heels. Feel the right side compared to the left side. When you're ready, let's move towards to the other side, the left side. Bring your left foot forward, outside your left hand, toes slightly pointing outward. Sink your hips forward and down. Then move into the lizard pose again. Adjust your blocks. Now this time you're far more familiar with the pose, so you can adjust a little bit if you need to. And when you're ready, maybe you can just close your eyes for a little bit of gentle, slow down practice. Now you've done the right side. You can also compare how you feel on the left side for the exact same posture. It's easy to notice the difference between one leg over another in the same yoga pose. Taking this chance to learn more about your body and understand your body as well. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now release from the pose into half splits. Bring the front leg back to center. Pull the right hip back, your right hip on top of your right knee. Extend your left leg straight. Tuck your heels under. Flex your toes. Inhale. And exhale forward. Adjust the blocks if you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale forward. Repeat in this position for a few more rounds. As you move, follow the rhythm of your breaths. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Practice with a peaceful, gentle mindset. And know when to go deeper or back up a little bit when your body sending you the signals. Slowly in and slowly out. Now when you move into your final rounds, as you exhale, stay there for the space that you feel comfortable and you can stretch a little bit. Stay here for a period of a gentle, passive stretching. Listen to your breaths. Now bring yourself back up. Well done. You've done the half splits on the other side, and we are halfway there for the practice today. Bring your hips on your heels. Take a moment here to breathe. Now we can put the blocks aside and bring yourself all the way back up to the standing position. Bend your elbows and your forward bend. From here, if you need to, you can slightly bend your knees. Hug your elbows at the front, and you can swing your body left and right. And also bring blood flow to your head. Allow yourself to open the body and slow down. And if you want to learn more about standing forward bend, you can check out my another video about standing forward bend. Now slowly come all the way up to the standing position. We're moving on to the next section, which we're going to even more deeper stretch. Now inhale, open up, feel your chest opening, getting more space. Exhale all the way into your forward fold. Now gaze forward and step your left leg back, drop your left knee on the floor. Get your blocks ready, and we're going to set up based on the lizard pose as we did just now. Then from here, walk your right foot outward again, turn your toes a little bit outward, draw your left leg a little bit backward. Keep your left hand on the block and turn your body to the right side. Bend your left leg in and slowly grab the left leg back, closer to your body. As you are bringing the left leg back, you can start to feel the quad is stretching, which is the area of the front of your left leg. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, slowly bring your heels closer to your body. Try to avoid intense stretching. Stay at where you feel good and with a little bit of opening. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Slowly release. Come back to the neutral pose. Bring your right leg back to center. Sink your hips down. You can move your hips forward and backward to release the tension. Now moving into the low lunge position with the block, holding it, and inhale. As you exhale, open your chest up, sink your hips forward. Feel the front body opening as well. These are the motions that we need a lot for our back bend in the splits area. Come back to neutral. Move your hips forward and backward to let go of any tension as well. Next, you can try out your half splits or you can try out your front splits. If you are sliding into your front splits, make sure you're doing it slowly and not rushing anything. Focus on how you feel and take your time. Do not rush your splits. Your time will come. Wherever you are, stay in a pose and breathe. Release the pose from here. Do not rush. Take your time. bring your back leg forward. Let's try out the Malasana, the yogi squats again. When you're doing this for the second time after lots of opening, you should feel more space and maybe a little less resistance in the pose. And if you want to open your hips more, you can also try out my hip opening exercise for a beginner. Come back to standing position. Now bring your right leg back, right knee on the floor. Turning your left foot outward. Set your blouse again. Then turn to the left side. Bring your back leg up and hold it. And as you're holding it, you can adjust how far you want to stretch. You can bring the heels closer to your hips, or maybe just stay at whatever you feel comfortable without too much pushing. And once you settle in the pose, focus on your breath. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Listen to the rhythm of your breaths. Slowly release from the pose. Bring your left foot back to center. Move your hips forward and backward. Ease the tension. Then move into your low lunge position and grab your blocks. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Then lengthen your arms, inhale, and exhale. Lean a little bit backward. Try not to push too much on your lower back. You only feel opening on your chest, but not too much pressure or no pressure at all at your lower back. Steady breathing. Come back to center now. Release the pose. Now let's try out the front splits or half splits. You can stay in half splits or try on your full splits. Take your time and try to see what is possible for you. And also learn to communicate with your body. When your body is hitting a red light, just back off a little bit. And if there's a green light, try gently. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. And remember, don't get frustrated because it takes time. And the practice is always about the progress. Stay here for a little bit more. And if you feel that's too much for you, you can always exit the pose slightly earlier than we do. Enjoy the process. And be patient in your practice. Also to your life. Now slowly exit the pose. Find your way back. And we are going to rest on child pose for a while. Hips on your heels. And forehead on the floor. Breathe and rest in child pose. Taking these deep stretching moments to also connect with your body deeply. Slowly coming up, and we are moving towards the final section of the practice. We're going to do splits again, and we're going to cool down with some gentle twisting. Back to the top of the mat. Let's do a little bit of flow, like a sun salutation. Inhale, open up, chest opening. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward. And walk back to the plank position. Roll forward, and you can feel yourself getting stronger. Drop your knees, chest, and chin down. Then move all the way up into cobra position or low cobra. Shake out the tension at your lower back, opening your chest. Push back into downward facing dog. From down dog, extend your right leg up into the three-legged dog position. Then gaze forward. Try to step the right foot between your palms. With 1 or 2 steps, land the left knee down into the low lunge position. Grab your blocks. From your low lunge pose, you can set yourself into half splits or maybe front splits. Depends on which version you want to go, whichever option that serves you well. If you're moving towards the front splits, make sure that you're doing it slowly. Do not rush yourself. As you see, I'm doing a demonstration, that's why I'm doing a little bit faster. But usually, in a regular practice, you should just take your time and move with your breaths. And if you're in your half splits, you can adjust the position and move with your breath as well. After you settle into the position, just focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now slowly release yourself from the pose. Find your way back slowly. Enjoying the effort. Move back to the table, and you can slowly extend back to your downward facing dog. Getting ready for the other side. When you're ready, extend the left leg up into the three-legged dog. Then gaze forward. Step your left foot forward 1 step or 2 steps into your low lunge. Grab your blocks again. Extend into half splits or maybe front splits. Whichever options you take, learn to listen to your body. Every time you try to explore a little bit deeper, you get the response from your body as well. So it's always about getting the feedback from your body, and then you decided to go a little bit further or maybe go a little bit less. After you settle into the position, you can focus to your breath and just breathe. Try to avoid if the sensation is too pinching. Stay where you feel opening and a little bit of stretching, keeping normal and peaceful breathing pattern. Now we're done for the left side. Again, find your way back safely from the front splits. I'll see you at child pose. Move your hips on your heels. Rest your forehead on the floor. Take a moment here to feel your body. Listen to the sound of your breath. And feel the circulation going inside your body as well. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Taking this time for full and deep relaxation. Now coming up, let's work on the final part. Let's do some gentle, peaceful twisting to counter our practice today. Shake out the tension at your knees and your legs. Get one block, put it at the back. Then bend one leg in. Bring your right foot outside your left leg. Hold it at the front with your left hand. Bring your right hand at the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist to the right side. You can adjust the block if you need to. Feel the opening at your back. You can stay here, or for those who can do a little bit more, you can bow your hands, but it is optional. Stay where you feel good and feel right about your body. Focus on your breath and relax. Now slowly come back to neutral spine. Release your right leg. Shake out the tension for a little bit. Then let's work on the other side. Bend your left leg. And then bring it outside your right leg. Twist your body and your left hand on the block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn to the back and gently twist your body. Focus on gentle breathing. Inhale and exhale. And if you want to do the hand bind, and you can do it, go ahead and go a little bit deeper. Stay in your best version, enjoying the opening of the body and a little bit of twisting. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now inhale and exhale back to neutral center. Release your left leg and you can find your way into your seated forward bend. Keep your knees micro bent with your belly touching your thighs and your thighs touching your belly. If you want to learn more about seated forward bends, you can also check out another video about forward bend. There you can find more details of the alignments and how to get into your forward bending eventually. Now wherever you are, focus on your forward bending. Close your eyes, relax, and enjoy. And this is the final pose of today. Slowly coming back up. You did a great job. Now back to your seated cross-leg position. For a full yoga experience, I recommend you to wrap up your practice today with my body scanning practice or meditation practice. I hope you enjoyed the practice today.